Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Odette and I do fashion and lifestyle videos for the working girl. So today I wanted to share with you guys my most used bags and my least used bags of 2022, and also potentially share with you some of the bags I will be selling very soon. I said that last year but I didn't end up selling those bags, but I think this year I've definitely made up my mind that I'm going to sell them, especially because I'm purchasing new ones. So I want to get rid of the ones that I don't use. Because I'm not using them, I just thought to myself it might be best for me to sell them, because they're just gathering dust on my shelf and it just seems like a waste really. So I'm going to start with the bags that I use the most, and I'm not really going to review it thoroughly, but I'm just gonna, I guess, highlight some of the things that I love about the bag and why I think I reached for the bag particularly. And if you're thinking about buying any of these bags, then that gives you a bit of an insight as to what you can potentially expect from it or what you're looking for from the bags. So the first one I want to share with you is my absolute favorite bag in my wardrobe. Is the bag that I literally reach for. If I could sell all my bags and keep one, this would be the one that I would keep, and that's my Chanel 19 in this dark brown color. I don't know what the name of the color is, but yeah, it's a dark brown color, and as you can see, I think you can quite see it has a little bit of sheen to it, but it's not that obvious. I think it's a coating, is a finishing that they have on the bags. This bag is just an absolute stunner. It goes with everything in my closet. It's not a black bag, but it has the characteristics of a black bag. The majority of the things that I own, I find that I can easily pick up this bag. My wardrobe is mostly made out of browns and neutrals. I'm beginning to add a pop of color to it. That's going to take a while for it to really penetrate into my wardrobe, but for the most part I tend to reach for the neutral colors that I own. And I also have a lot of complementary colors that goes with my base wardrobe, such as this sage green color, and as you can see, this goes perfectly with that. I like this bag because it's very versatile. So the strap, obviously it has the ruthenium metal as well as the gold metal and a bit of silver down here at the bottom. And the good thing about that is that it allows me to be versatile with my jewelry. Even though it has all these different colors, the predominant color in my opinion is gold because of the gold hardware in the middle and here. So if I'm holding the bag, I feel like this is the first thing that you see before you get to see any of the other colors on the chain. And the jewelry that I reach for the most is my gold jewelry, so this bag is perfect for that. Another reason why I really like it is the size of the bag. It can fit everything I need with a lot of space. This is the actual size of the bag. I do plan to put an insert inside just so that it can help me with the structure, but this is the size of the bag. And just to give you an idea, this is the Samsung S10, which is my phone. I'm just going to drop that in. As you can see, it's essentially swimming in the bag. A lot of things can fit inside the bag, so it is quite a big bag. I don't typically carry a lot of things with me when I leave. I usually just have my phone, my wallet that's about this big. I might have a hand sanitizer and a face mask. Those are kind of like my staple items that I carry, and my keys is really small as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this bag is kind of the best bag for me because the size is perfect. It can fit everything that I need and have space for extra stuff if I wanted to carry extra stuff with me. The gold hardware as well makes it easy for me to pair with my jewelry, and the color of the bag just is like the next best thing to a black bag. It pretty much goes with 90% of my wardrobe, making it the perfect day bag. The next bag that I want to share with you guys is my Givenchy Matisse. So if you watch my most worn bags of 2020, you'd see that this one featured as my number one for 2020, but this year is obviously number two because the Chanel 19 kind of displaced it, moved it down the line, but it's still a very gorgeous bag. It is very similar to the Chanel 19. Again, I'll show both of them. It's very similar to the Chanel 19, as you can tell, very similar colors. So you could see that when I decide to reach for this one, I could literally stop myself and pick up this one because whatever outfit I'm wearing that day could go with either of these bags. So as you can see, it's quite a sizable bag and it would fit pretty much everything that I need. It does come with its own strap. I typically would wear it crossbody, but occasionally I don't mind holding it like this. So that's a pretty easy one. The same things that make me reach for the Chanel 19 is pretty much the same things that make me reach for my Louis Vuitton bag. I mean, they have, like I said, pretty much the same characteristics. There's nothing much to add to this. It's a very simple bag as well. I don't have to baby it. I think when it comes to my 19 or this, because this is canvas material, I don't really think too much about how I hold it. It has a bit more structure as well, so I'm not too worried about, again, how I place it. Yeah, this is the second most used bag in my collection. And the next one will be my Saint Laurent Lulu bag. So this one is slightly different from the other two in terms of the color, but you can see that it has a similar characteristics to the other ones in terms of, well, I would say in terms of the size. So it obviously has 2 compartments. I can fit all my essential stuff. It has gold hardware, and the color of the bag is not brown, or it's not dark brown, it's more of a beige color, which still gives me the same ability to wear with a lot of the neutrals in my wardrobe. This is such an easy bag as well. What I love about this bag that I think the other two doesn't have is that this is an easy day to night bag for me. So if I know I'm going to be out the whole day and probably go for dinner at night, I would most likely reach for this one because it's a bit of a dressier bag. So you can dress it up or you can dress it down. So during the day I would just wear it crossbody, and at night I would typically wear it on my shoulder just like this. So again, this is a bit of a fancier bag compared to the other two, and yeah, this is this one. The next bag that I have to show you is my Celine bag. So my Celine bag again was a very popular one that I picked up in 2020 just before the pandemic hit. The reason why I bought this bag was predominantly for me to wear to work, and at the time I didn't realize that my working style would change completely. I bought this bag secondhand from Vesta, and when I purchased it I knew that I was going to wear it to work all the time, but because I have to take my laptop with me to work, I find that I don't reach for this bag at all. I might do once or twice because my laptop can just about fit inside, but I can't add too many stuff in the bag once I put in my laptop. So it is very limited, and because of that I am not too keen on taking this bag to work anymore. However, if I'm going out and I know I'm going to be out all day running a lot of errands, especially in central London, obviously as you can tell it's extremely big. It can fit a lot of stuff inside. Plus, if it's raining, I typically would pick up this one as well because this one is more of a grained leather. So compared to the other bags that I just showed you, it has a little bit more resistance. I'm not saying that you should be extremely comfortable taking out your leather designer goods in the rain, but if you have to take out something and you had to choose between the 3 ones I just showed you and this one, I would 100% pick this one to go out shopping with in the rain. So this is kind of my go-to bag. If I think it's going to rain, I will have my umbrella with me, so I'm not going to expose it completely to the rain, but I have to be realistic that some raindrops may fall on it, and I would rather it falls on this bag than any of my other bags. So the final bag I want to share with you is one that I purchased last year, and it is, I want to say, my go-to workwear bag. I have another one that I would share with you in another video, but this is my absolute go-to workwear bag. The best investment decision that I made last year, I think. Probably the best. I'm not entirely sure. Let's think about that later on. And so this is my Loewe tote bag. It's my Loewe anagram tote bag. I can talk about this bag all day long. I feel like this bag needs a separate video for me to properly review it, so I can really tell you what the pros and cons are of this bag. I would not be able to do it justice in this little segment that I'm trying to assign to it. So it's the Loewe monogram bag. Anagram, I say monogram, anagram bag, and as you can see there's the Loewe sign here, so it has the sign on one side and the other side it doesn't. I mean, the reason why I pick up this bag is very simple. It's a tote bag and it can fit my laptop, it can fit a pair of heels inside, it can fit my water bottle, I don't take lunch into work, it can fit my laptop charger, it can fit a book, it can fit everything I need it to fit. And the best part about it is that I can wear it either like this in the crook of my arms. If it's too heavy, then I want to wear it like this. If it's not too heavy, then I'm happy to wear it on my shoulder. And what I love about this strap compared to some of the other designer tote bags is that it's easy for you to get your hand inside. If I'm wearing a big coat, I don't have to struggle too much to find the space to get my arm inside. But with some of the other designer bags, say for example the Saint Laurent tote bag, the straps are not this long, they're slightly shorter than this one, and so you kind of have to find your way through. But yeah, this is my go-to workwear bag. I'm gonna do a separate review on this bag because I think it needs a review on its own as a workwear bag. So that's it for my most worn bags. I'm gonna go straight into my least worn bags. But before I do that, if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subscribed, then go ahead and like this video because it helps with the algorithm and YouTube would know to share this with other people that may find this video interesting. I'm gonna start talking about my least worn bag, and I'm gonna start with my Lulu bag, but in the toy. So the one I showed you before is kind of the big sister of my toy bag. So this is in a medium, and the next size down would be the toy. This bag, I haven't picked it up at all, and that really shocked me because I was so hyped about this bag when I got it towards the end of 2020. So I was so hyped about this bag when I got it. I was 100% certain that every time I leave the house I would pick up this one, but that hasn't happened. And I think it hasn't happened for a lot of reasons. I don't want to say my style is changing per se, but I feel like as time goes by, I want to be wearing more brighter colors. So what has happened is that when I wear a lot of my neutrals, instead of just wearing black, I want to wear something that has some color to it. And whilst yes, this is not a pop of color or anything like that, this is kind of, it's kind of a neutral black bag, but it's not black. So I think in my mind, I've not been reaching for this one because I have, to be fair, I have the other ones which are just as amazing, if not even better than this one. Another reason for that is that the bag is actually small. As you can see on the inside, it's not a very huge bag. Obviously it can fit my essentials, it can just about fit my phone. So if I have to put this phone, so I'm trying to show you, so this is it, and I kind of have to push it inside to fit. So it just about fits inside the bag, and I can put other things obviously in the other compartment and it would go in, but this is it's long, and like I said, it can fit. There you go. Actually the back compartment is better. It can fit, but it's not an easy drop, and obviously, so that means taking it out, I have to kind of pull it out. It's not just going to come out quite easily as the other one. So I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to sell this. I think I'm going to hold on to this a little bit more and just see how I do. Maybe for the first half of this year I would try to reach for the bag, but I have a very strong feeling it won't happen because I just recently bought a bag that I want to say is similar to this one. It's the Chanel Mini in a crushed pearl. If I have to wear a black bag for like an evening event or anything, I would probably wear that one and not this one. So a part of me wants to sell this one, but a part of me still loves it because I remember how excited I was when I wanted to get it, and I still like the bag. I just don't reach for it. I'm gonna give it another go this year and see how I feel about it. If I don't reach for it again, then I have to sell it. Like, it's just logical, really. The next bag that I have to share with you is this YSL Cape bag. So this one, I haven't reached for this bag for a couple of reasons. First of all, it has silver hardware. So as I mentioned, now my go-to hardware is gold. I don't have any issues mixing metals, by the way. I can mix silver and gold, but I have a very strong preference for wearing gold with gold hardware. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, when I purchased this bag, in my mind, I imagine going out for dinners, for brunches, for weddings. But obviously last year, whilst we went out, at least I didn't go out as I would normally would pre-pandemic. So I didn't really get the opportunity to wear this bag. I didn't go for any weddings. I probably had 1 or 2 brunches, so I wasn't reaching for this bag, but I have no intention of selling this bag because things are going to get better. I'm going to go back to my normal lifestyle at some point, and when that time arrives, I would have regretted selling this bag. I got this bag from Bicester Village, so I got it, I think it was 40% off. If I was to buy this bag again, I can't see myself purchasing this bag at the same price that I got it, because obviously the prices of these items are going up, and the only way I would really sell something is if I can't see myself wearing it whatsoever. Then that is enough justification for me to sell it. Now the next one that I have to show you is my Sunrev Maestro bag. It's in the medium size. So again, this was a bag that was purchased purely for work purposes. My laptop doesn't fit inside this bag. I bought this bag before the pandemic, and at the time I didn't have to take my laptop home with me. I could leave it at work and lock it up, and so I knew that this is what I would be taking to work. Obviously I got this again in 2020. It still has the stickers at the bottom because I only had a chance to use it for about a month when it arrived. After that, we were working from home and I never really picked it up again. So this one I will sell 100% because my style of working has completely changed. I do 2 days in the office and the rest of the time at home. And the final bag that I have to share with you, and I 100% will be selling as well, is my Alar bag. So I bought this bag secondhand and I picked it up from Vester. It still has the tags on it. I have not used it at all. This bag was pretty much similar to my Sunrev bag, where when I purchased it, I knew I was going to take it to work and yeah, would just carry the stuff that I need for work, and that didn't include my laptop at the time. But this cannot fit my laptop in it. I haven't taken this bag anywhere. It's just not a bag that I reach for at all. This I'm definitely selling. It's a very cute bag. It's a sizable bag. It's not for me. It's not for me. So yeah, so that's it for my video. I hope you've enjoyed everything, and if you're thinking about purchasing any of these bags, hopefully I was able to give you a little bit of insight into, I guess, why I reach for some of them quite often versus the other ones that I don't reach for, and kind of what I was thinking of when I purchased some of these bags. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching to this point, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.